What is Café Mocha? Café Mocha is experts, celebrities.
What's up? This is Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yours truly, Idris Elba.
This is Fantasia.
This is Invo.
This is India Ari.
So much more. All from a woman's perspective.
What flavor are you, baby?
This is Café Mocha.
Happy Super Bowl weekend and Valentine's weekend. We got the mans. It's Café Mocha. On the line, we know and love him from 1,000 different TV shows. We've got Mr. David Mann on the line, who we've never had you without your wife. So welcome, David Mann, Café Mocha.
Forget me all to yourself this time.
So we wanted to talk to you because, you know, we're so used to seeing you, the funny guy in the Tyler Perry shows and movies and on the road, a comedian. And, you know, we heard that you were having some struggles with depression. And I guess it's just so surprising because, you know, we think of you as the fun, happy guy. So you've been struggling a little?
Yeah. And that's, I'm supposed to be the one that, you know, has everybody laughing and rolling and all of that. But then I found myself just over a period of time, it's just like, I can't shake this. There's something going on. And I was just embarrassed to tell anybody because of the stigma of, like, you know how brothers, we've been taught, don't tell everybody your business. I ain't going up there to tell nobody my business. So I just didn't want to. And so I decided I needed to share it with someone because I was just like, how many people can I actually help by sharing my story with them? And I found myself, I think my depression came because, you know, really I said my heart is so big. During this depression, I just seen so much going on. You've seen people dying, you've seen people hurt and sick, and it just weighed on me heavily, and I just couldn't shake it.
Depression is such a creeper. How did you know that you were in depression?
I just, you know, I have a routine. I'm a what you call a creature of habit. And when I seen like my normal habits of get up, go to work, let's do what I would normally do, it got to the point to where I was sitting in my office and just the only time that I felt relief was just sleep. I would just literally go to my office and go to sleep. That's not normal. Something is going on. And I just at night I couldn't sleep. But I didn't want to share it with anyone because of the stigma. You know, mental health is something that we in the Black community have got to start addressing head on and facing head on because, you know, for some reason we've been led to believe that therapy is not good. Well, you know, I had to realize myself, like, hey, look, you need to get some help. And the first person that I told was my wife. And of course she was devastated that I would go through that all alone. But you know, once I realized it and I was like, you know what? I really need to go to therapy. I really need help. I need someone that can help guide me through this. And there is nothing wrong with it. But we put this stigma on counseling, like, you're crazy. I wasn't crazy. If you have a heart attack, you go to the heart doctor. If you have something going on with your body, you find the proper help for what you need. But for some reason, we've been led to believe that your mental health is not something you need to address.
David, can I ask, because you are a man of faith, was there an option to go to a pastor or a minister?
Yeah, you know, and I did. So often go to the altar and say, thank you, Jesus, 15,000 times, and it'll be okay. But I did. I prayed and I got up with some of the same situations that, you know, that led me to depression. And so there is nothing wrong with faith and therapy. There is nothing wrong with, you know, you pray, but there's also some things that you have to address. We have faith, but if I have a heart attack, I don't just, let me go talk to the pastor. No, I'm going to go find somebody that's, you know, that in that profession to help me get through that. And that's what I needed to do. My counselor was someone that I didn't even know how to sit down and talk to him. This is how bad it was. It was just like, what do I say? And I just said, okay, just tell him what's on your heart. Tell him what what you're going through and how you're feeling. So, you know, it was weird for me and it was awkward. But once I really just opened up and just say, listen, this is what I'm dealing with. This is how I'm feeling. I walked out of there feeling better. Now, I had to go a couple more times before it really broke off for me, though.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk about finding a counselor because, you know, as Black people, we have different things going on with us. I mean, I remember looking for a therapist. I'm like, look, I don't want no 23-year-old white boy trying to tell me about a grown Black woman problem. I don't want no 25-year-old. I want somebody that understands me, and I walk in the room and they immediately understand half of me without me opening my mouth, and that ain't no 23-year-old white boy. So how did you go about, no offense to them, how did you go about sort of finding the person that fit you? Because that seems like it could be a difficult process.
It can, especially, being a quote unquote celebrity,
Yeah.
Who can I trust? Who can I, am I going to be able to trust this person? But like you said, you need to have somebody that be kind of tailor-made to you. Like for me, it would be different. In our community, it's always been like, I ain't finna go in there and tell them white folk my business.
That's
so
right.
That was a stigma too. Like, I found a brother, but how I found mine was through some of my friends that I know that were going to therapy that I could trust. And then when I went in, I simply the first time it was a vetting process. I was like, let me see if you're going to be able to help me anyway. Cause you may be, you may have a couple issues yourself. And I come out and want to cut both of our wrists. I don't know. So
okay.
I was like,
not funny. I'm laughing.
Right.
Not funny.
It's not funny, but that's the truth. I wanted to sit and see if there was somebody that I was compatible enough or felt comfortable enough or to open my heart enough to say, here, help me heal.
So the idea is, even if maybe the first person isn't the right fit for you, then you kind of go and try to find somebody else if necessary, if it doesn't quite feel right. Yeah. You
may sit down with them and discover, okay, you're probably not the person that's going to, be able to help me. So you have to just kind of look. Now, my deal was the gentleman that I chose to sit down and speak with. Oh man, he was great. He was excellent for me. He was everything I needed. And I just found myself like, oh, my hour's up already. So I love sitting and having a conversation with him. So you just have to kind of sit and you have to find someone that's going to be suited for what you need. Like you said, I don't think it was going to be a 20-year-old kid that could tell me anything about life and that I could share life's experiences with. For me, it was a 60-something-year-old man, Black man that I could share life experiences with, that he would know this is what a brother's going through.
It's Café Mocha. On the line, David Mann, talking about his struggles with depression, something that, we in the Black community tend to try to act like it's not there. And, David, thank you so much for being so transparent with us.
Yeah.
This depression, can you explain how it was affecting you in your relationship with your family?
My family could see that something was going on. Like I'm very talkative. I love to have conversation. I love to engage in conversation. I love to laugh and have fun. I just found myself just kind of just being a recluse. And I gave the answer that most people give. Fine. Okay, I'll get through it. And I would say, speaking for me as a Black man, we definitely give the answer of, no, I can get through this. I can fight through it. I can do it. Whenever you start saying, I, that's when the problem starts to get worse. We need somebody to help walk us through this. Yes, my faith, my prayer and all of that, but I needed a counselor, someone that I could just like sit down and say, listen, help me sift through all of this stuff.
And you know what, David, once you got there, I mean, because I know we say in our community, it's like a taboo to don't tell people your business or whatever. But can you explain, like you said, you felt different. Was there some type of breakthrough while you were talking? What was something that clicked that made you go, oh, wow, I didn't consider this? Or, was there anything like that happening during your sessions?
One thing that he helped me work through, because I am close, like my family works for me, and I'm the one that gets work, family, all of that twisted, tied, and all of that up. Mm-hmm. And I honestly didn't know how to untangle that web. He literally drew a chart of me and my family, like, there are no boundaries because there's no boundaries for work. You and the wife work together. You and the kids work together. Then y'all go play together. Then y'all go. There is no separation of all of this. I got to find a line. And so stuff like that, just helping me sift through different things like that, just kind of helped me just like, oh, I get it. So when I left, of course, I went home and told Tam. It just really helped me in some areas that he was directing me in.
Well, we are glad that you are doing better. And, we could not have you on the line without having our girl, Tamela Mann, because you all have new music and things coming out. So we got to bring her in.
It's Café Mocha, Angelique, Lonnie Love, Yo-Yo. On the line is the Manns. We have been talking to David about his bout with depression. Joining us now, our queen, Tamela Mann. Thank you for coming back to Café Mocha. I just want to start here. David talked about the day that he came to you and said, hey, I've been feeling some depression. And how did you respond? What did you think that he had been kind of, grappling with this all by himself?
Well, I was kind of a little hurt because I was like, why you didn't say anything to me? And once he came to me, really, I just kind of tried to open my arms up with just honestly love to let him know that I was there to support him, and whatever the issue was, let's figure out what we need to do to make you better, because I need you. I need you here. I need you here with me wholeheartedly. So I just kind of just poured my heart out to him. And first of all, letting him know that it's okay, that that you're in this place, and I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to help you be better. So my thing is, I just turn it into more of an encouragement.
I'm going to tell you one of the first things she did. She gave me the biggest hug. Like, it was the longest hug. We've been married 34 years. This hug was, I told her, I feel better. I'm starting to feel better just from that. She gave me the most incredible hug. Oh. I could feel her heart in this hug, and I was like, woo. I wanted to kiss then, but then that's not what it was about. But
some depression, maybe.
It's crazy when you see somebody you love hurting, though. I think that's the biggest part.
And also, let's talk about the pressure that we put on each other as couples, because there's always this, especially with Black females, to be his piece. Mm-hmm. And, and so, when you listen to society and they're like, and then your man comes to you, what is that guilt of, is it me? You know what I mean? And I'm talking about myself, like when I go through, a relationship issues. Mm-hmm. Do you think that was another reason why maybe David and you didn't go to Tamela, because you just didn't want that guilt of, it's not you, it's me?
Yeah, part of it, but I have to be honest, part of it was me. I'm a fixer. So I'm always, let me fix this. I'm going to fix this for you. And so that was part of my reasoning, is like, no, I can handle it. I can take care of it. I'm not going to put this on anybody. So let me deal with it. But for her, it was like, no, I want you to come to me so I can help you through this. This is how we've managed to sustain and last for 34 years.
Right. And then, because everybody always go to him. And for him to tell me that he felt like that he was drowning and no one saw him and no one seen it brought me to tears, because I was like, it's so true, because we're just used to him being the superhero. We're used to him being our Superman, and that, not to say that he doesn't hurt, because we know that he hurts, but for someone to just feel like at the bottom of the pit, we really don't think that can happen to any of us. A lot of times we feel like, no, we strong. I ain't falling. He's not going down. But to see him going down, it was like he's in a spot, and it's like, what can I do to make it better? Because yes, I may have been a part of the problem. It's just like, I'm not going to just put it all on him, that it was like you were saying, Lonnie, that it was me. But I knew that it was the family. It was all of us. All of us had played a part, because David really is a fixer. He really believes in making everybody shine, making everybody do better, finding what you need. It's like he was helping everybody find themselves, but he was getting lost in trying to help everybody find their way.
What are you guys doing differently now to sort of take some of that superhero pressure off of him?
For me, what I'm doing is to notice that it's not about me getting what I need to get done, but what does he need to get done? So I'm turning the wheels of like, what do you need? How can we go about making these things happen for you to get better? Because I told my kids, I said, I don't care about none of you. I'm sorry, I don't cuss, but I do say, I said, I don't care about none of you. Because right now it's all about my husband, my
That's
friend,
right.
you know, and I just want to make sure that he's right, because to hear him say that he was broken, you know, it's like I say, it's not that that word can never be used, but for him, I just never ever thought that I would hear him say that.
Yeah.
That he was in the need of prayer. He was in the need of help. And I just wanted to be that. So it's like I just thought every hour, because he was always the type, y'all. I said, how you doing? And he would always say, I'm cool, I'm good. So you just take people at their word when they say they cool or they good, but not really realizing that when he was saying he was cool, he really wasn't cool.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, but I don't know that if you don't tell me. I can't. It's just like me. You can't help me if I don't tell you what it is that I need. And that's what I explained to him.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that, David, you're working and you're getting better. And with both of you all sharing your stories, this is going to help somebody else. It's Café Mocha, Lonnie Love, Angelique, and Yo-Yo on the line with the Mans. And my girl, Tamela Mann, your 6th studio album, Overcomer, Deluxe Edition. Come on, tell me about it.
Yes.
I am so excited about it, y'all. Thank y'all for having us and even talking about, but just like David, it's like us being overcomers. And I took that title, Overcomer, because there were so many things that I was dealing with in my personal life. I decided to just talk about in music, and then I incorporated, when I came back to do the deluxe, I did some collaborations, which I had never done. I did Superhero's Prayer with Yolanda Adams, the GOAT herself, the legend in gospel, one of the legends in gospel music. And I was like so nervous, not that I was unsure of my gift, but just to be in the presence of her. To me, I look at her as royalty, as my big sister in this music. And it was just amazing to just be with her and to just sing along with her, and for her to just, even with just guidance, because I feel like we're never too old that somebody else can't help us and we could do better in something. And for us to work together. So it was just amazing to come back and do some of the songs live. I did something with Tim Rogers and the fellows. We redid Help Me, and I redid some of the other songs live. And to me, when I get to sing live in front of somebody out, it's like, I don't know, it's like something in me just turns up. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's just like a whole nother vibe that overtakes me to be able to just share my gift. And I'm so excited about Overcomer.
I mean, and you also have Wyclef Jean and Kirk Franklin on it, Todd Delaney. I mean, you brought in some heavy hitters.
I did, and I mean to even work with Wyclef, and because we were doing it during COVID, so we were kind of doing it separate. But to just hear him on the phone, y'all, I was like a little groupie. But I didn't let him know that I was like, oh my God, he on the phone, we come. I just couldn't believe it, and just to him to just bring his and talking about his past and his father being a minister and coming in and sharing with me. But the song is called Hello God, and it's such a fun song. But to me, it's kind of a way that we can wake up every morning and just give God thanks with even just a hello, letting him realize and recognize that we know that he's God, and we thanking him for another day. And we just saying hello. It's such a fun song. And I wanted to do a Caribbean song and to have him a part of it and coming from his background, it was just amazing. So working with Todd Delaney, it was just like I was just having fun. Just honestly, I was just having fun with everybody and doing something totally different that I had never done before.
And Tamela, you made history as the first gospel artist to chart number one on the Billboard Gospel Airplay, with your third consecutive number one from the Overcomer album. He Did It For Me. You are doing your thing. You did the Stellars. You were named the Contemporary Female Artist of the Year at the Stellar Awards, and your son David Mann Jr. took home the award for Music Video of the Year. I mean, it's a family affair. So, David, what's happening? It's family.
Trying to keep it all in the face. But let me tell y'all something about Tam. She knows nothing about all of that stuff. I have to go tell her this kind of stuff because she's like, I don't read that stuff. I don't know. Somebody asked her in an interview before, and she was like, oh, really? Some of the stuff we have to tell her, yeah, you did do that. Yeah, that's what happened.
Well, hey, I'm grateful and I'm honored to be able to share my gift and just the idea of He Did It For Me. That song is a personal song that I think all of us can place in our lives, that God has done something for us and opened up doors for us that we thought was never going to be open. And, and I just think back of where I used to be to where I am today. And I'm so grateful that He has done it for me. My basis of everything that we've done for me and David. And I'm just really grateful that the music is touching the hearts of people, y'all. So for it to be number one, I really believe that it's doing its job and being inspiration and bringing hope. And that's what it's all about for me, is to just bring somebody hope. I don't want to read all of that because I don't want to get caught up in thinking it's about me, because it's not about me. It's about the gift that God has given me and that I want to share. And I'm happy to share it and to be of service to people.
Well, both of you all are a service to us, and we love when y'all stop by Café Mocha. Y'all know y'all family. Y'all can come by anytime. And continued good health, David and Tamela. And y'all pick up her new album, Overcomer. It's out right now. Thank you for coming into Café Mocha, guys.
Thank you. Overcome with the luck. Thank y'all so much for having us.
Thank you so much.
We'll be through your city and on tour soon.
Yes, the Overcomer Tour. So y'all make sure you follow us at David and Tamela, and we'll keep you posted on where we are.
Oh, we love it. I can't wait to see y'all again. Take care.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Here's your dose of espresso. Strong, hot news now.
This is The Espresso. I'm Angelique. Congrats to LeBron James for breaking the NBA's all-time scoring record, formerly held by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
To be able to be in the presence of such a legend and great as Kareem, it means so much to me. It's very humbling. I just want to say I thank you so much, because I wouldn't be me without y'all. All y'all help, all y'all passion, all y'all sacrifices helped me get to this point.
Coming to Netflix on the 15th, a must-watch called African Queens. It tells a story of a real-life woman king who fought slave traders.
In a time of blood and shifting sands, when slavery threatened to decimate a continent.
I want the Portuguese off my land. Every last one of them.
And the new Ant-Man and Wasp ain't even out yet, but it features the black supervillain Kane the Conqueror. Actor Jonathan Majors says folks are already dressing up like him.
Cosplay? It's cool. It's cool to see yourself or see a character you play out in the world like that, that it touches people on a pretty deep level, and I haven't even seen the movie yet.
That's The Espresso.
Okay, y'all. Sisters in Solidarity, a celebration of girl groups for Black Music Month, hosted by the award-winning Funky Divas In Vogue.
It's Cindy Herron from In Vogue with this Black Music Month Spotlight. From the Bay, they were ahead of their time. Style and musical trendsetters for every girl group that followed. With 3 Grammy Awards and 2 American Music Awards, they're one of the first girl groups to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
We're really hard workers, and we go out there and we take our job very seriously.
With hits like Automatic, Jump, He's So Shy, and I'm so excited. We celebrate the Pointer Sisters, our sisters in solidarity.
Girl groups who shape the fabric of contemporary music and soundtracks of our lives. Be sure to join the hashtag Ladies in Solidarity Music Challenge on Instagram. To experience more, visit CafeMochaRadio.com. Brought to you by
It's time to embrace you, your melanin-rich skin, and its unique beauty needs.
When you get over the age of 50, you definitely have to start using things on your skin.
I Know is made specifically to address maturing skin conditions. All of the I Know products provide highly effective natural ingredients dedicated to delivering proven results.
The best advice my mother gave me, take care of your skin now so to take care of you later.
I Know, your beauty solution for maturing skin.
It's Café Mocha.
It's Café Mocha. Angelique, Lonnie, Love, Yo-Yo. Remember the Nickelodeon kid sitcom, All That? The duo of Keenan and Kel was so hot. They got their own spin-off show and the movie Good Burger. Kenan Thompson went on to Saturday Night Live, and the other half of the duo, Kel Mitchell, is now a pastor.
Yes.
Kel, welcome to Café Mocha.
Hey, what is up? Happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
I gotta know, man, when and how did you decide to become a pastor?
Yeah, well, it definitely has been a journey. You know, it's been something in my life that has been going on. People have spoken over me, but I always feel like when something is spoken over you, you need to take it to the Lord yourself and really make sure that that's the thing that God is speaking to you about. And it's just been a thing where I've been through a lot of highs and lows within the entertainment business and just within life. And God was always there in each of those times. And he spoke to me really clear in my time of prayer one time that he really wanted me to actually preach. And I had already been going to youth groups and all around, you know, speaking to kids all around the world with telling my story and telling my testimony. And so he was really getting me ready for it anyway. And so I just decided to do it. And also with doing that, I am still also an actor. So I didn't leave the entertainment business. So the Lord told me that people need it within the entertainment business as well. And I want you that to be a part of your ministry as well, because worship is us respecting the Lord and also showing our respect. And we could do that in different ways. And so for me, I'm also staying in the entertainment business, and I'm also very active at my church as well. And
it's Café Mocha. On the line, Kel Mitchell, 2-time Emmy Award-winning actor, comedian, and pastor hailing from Chicago, Illinois. He has a new 90-day powerful devotion called Blessed Mode. Tell us some more about Blessed Mode, Kel.
Okay, so yeah, Blessed Mode is my book. I'm super excited about it. It is really a lifestyle. We have to know that we are blessed and God gives us that. And I just want people to like tap in. So basically it's a devotional. It's a 90 days to, level up your faith. So within doing that, it's like every time we go to bed at night, we've had whatever stress we have from that day, right? So then when we wake up in the morning, if you didn't do anything, to like really tap in with your inner self, your spiritual self, during that time, you might take that stress over. You know what I mean? And whatever stress is going to come with you in the rest of the day can be a problem as well. So what this is you saying, hey, I want to spend my time with the Lord. I know that you are the one that gives me peace and you're going to calm me down in this moment. So, and it's something that I have done all my life. I've been through a lot in my life, and this is something that I do to keep my peace, and people have always asked me how to do it. So I start you off with a Bible verse, and then I tell a short story of my life that kind of connects with that Bible verse. And then after that, I'll take you through some prayer time. And then after the prayer time, I actually have you apply what I just talked to you about to your life and actually give you a challenge to do. So it is really, really a fun and awesome book and devotional. Yeah.
I like that. Kel, talking about applying it, you have really been applying it, and I really do appreciate it, working with the National College Resource Foundation. And tell me a little bit, where can we get the book, and what made you decide to do a 90-day?
Okay, so Blessed Mode is everywhere. You can get it everywhere. It'll be at Target. It's on Amazon right now. It's Target, Barnes & Noble. Everywhere where you can get books, actually, it'll be everywhere. My distributor is HarperCollins and Thomas Nelson Books. And so it'll be everywhere. And I'm super excited about it.
Kel, being a person who is in an industry that has a lot of temptation, how do you stay faithful in an industry that's full of temptation?
Okay, so this is what I actually do, because this is what Blessed Mode is all about. It's really connecting to God and saying, okay, Lord, I want you to direct my day. So you know my future. You know what's up. You know what's up ahead, because the world is going to have trouble. You know what I mean? So the thing about it is that I want to make sure I keep my family protected. I want to make sure that I stay protected. And I want to make sure that anything that could tempt me as well, that I'm ready for it. So within doing that, that's why I say get up early in the morning. And that's what this challenge is about, to teach people how to do that. We're getting up early in the morning, praying, protecting your family and yourself, and just saying, hey, Lord, these are the stresses. These are the things that I'm dealing with every day, but I want to take it to you right now. So I want to take it to you right now so that you can help me through this and that I can feel peace for the rest of my day. And it's important to do that, because literally, like, when you just hold anger, or when you hold all these things that you're dealing with every day, it can really, be a toll on you as far as like mental health. Mm-hmm. People taking themselves out of here, suicide. I've seen it. I've been through it myself. And so instead of saying, oh, let me go to a device of like, taking drugs or doing something that will take me away from it, do something positive for yourself, in your spiritual self, and know that you were born for a reason. You were woken up this day to do something special, and you are special. And I want to show that love. I think that's really all of what it's all about, is that showing people that they are actually loved, and spread love. It's just too much violence. It's too much anger that's going on in the world. And for me, I was just like, I want to be on this kindness train and let people know that it's okay to be kind to others, into yourself. Yourself, because so many of us can be our worst enemy, and I was my worst enemy with my thoughts in my past and things that I would just think about. And so the thing about it is that, okay, now replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts, mm-hmm. and get up in the morning and step into that blessed mode.
I like that. Step into the blessed mode. We're talking to Cal Mitchell. His new book is called Blessed Mode. Cal, I want you to take us back to getting cast in the hit series, All That, on Nickelodeon back in the 90s. I mean, what was that like for you as a little boy? I mean, how old are you? I know you were just like a kid.
Oh, it was huge. I was 15 years old. So I always say, like, I wasn't like a super child star. Like, I was like 3 years old or 4 years old in this. For me, it was like I got on television when it was time to like get a summer job as a kid. But I enjoyed it. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, and my parents put me in theater because of the fact that they wanted me to do something positive, because I saw, different things growing up in the south side of Chi. And so this was a beautiful outlet for me. That's why I always like support the arts, support like the Black College Expo, which Yo-Yo knows about, and support things of that nature, because the community theater is the one thing that changed my life around. I went in there, started acting at the community theater in my neighborhood, and it just sparked for me to have this positive outlet. And I started just being a theater kid. It wasn't like I was like, oh, I want to be on TV from this. It was just like something positive to do. But then it turned into me going on auditions, getting an agent, because they saw me working within theater. And then when I got the audition for All That, that was amazing. I was in high school at that point. And when I got that gig, it was just supposed to be a special. It wasn't supposed to actually be a television series. Nickelodeon had never tried anything this diverse with so much hip hop involved. They do compare it to like a kid's SNL, but I feel like it was more of like an In Living Color with the diversity that was with it. And they tried it and it blew up, and they called us all back and was like, yo, let's do this. So for us and the producers, that's why we're like a big family, because we were just experiencing this all at once. It moved very, very fast, and it's just so humbling that even today, like a 5-year-old would have a Good Burger birthday party, and I see it on social media. And I'm like, yo, he wasn't even born when this was going on. But it's such a beautiful thing,
All That was on for 11 seasons, and you had 4 seasons of Kenan and Kel. I mean, you guys were just kids. What was it like to be a superstar to a generation?
What's really deep about it is that it was awesome experiencing it. and, you know, having this, you know, fan base, and then going to school and juggling that and getting chased and fans and all those different things. But then at the same time, for me too, while going through it, another reason why I decided to write Blessed Mode is because of the things that you go through as a child, you know, a teenage actor or child actor, where it's like you don't know who you can trust. Do you like me or just the character?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you know what I mean? And so a lot of celebrities go through, you know, young celebrities go through mental health issues because of that, you know, and whatever they were dealing with before they got famous is kind of like, oh, I got to put that in the back burner because you all know me from this character and don't really know the real me. And can I be the real me? You know, and would you accept that I'm adulting in front of you? You know what I mean? So I'm adulting in front of the world. And so whatever mistake I make or whatever goes on, people are seeing it. You know what I mean? And so when we brought all that back recently in 2019, and Keenan and I, executive produced it, brought it back, I told the kids something that I thought that they should hear. And it was something somebody told me in the beginning. And I let them know that they were special when they were born. You know, when God knitted you in the womb, you were special. You know what I mean? This television show is not a thing that makes you special. You're going to go on to other shows, other jobs, and this is just like one stepping stone of your long career in your life's journey. So don't look at it like this is the all be all. And they really took that in, and now you see them flourishing, and the new kids on the reboot of all that doing other shows and things of that nature. So it's just been a beautiful thing.
Co-hosted MTV's Deliciousness. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, MTV's Deliciousness. It's a spinoff of the television show Ridiculousness. And so I love this show. Super fun. I get to sit on the couch and just laugh at people messing up food recipes and trying to cook. You see them bringing in like the wedding cake, dropping it, which could be a horrible situation. But in these situations, we're cracking up with them. You know, we're not pointing fingers at people. We're just kind of laughing with them because, you know, we've all messed up that meal. Like I've definitely like don't Netflix and grill. I've done that. Like I've been grilling and then watching Netflix on my phone, came back, burnt up the meat. So in these moments, those moments are filmed, and so we get to laugh at it. And so it's been a fun show doing it with Angela and Tiffany and Tim. We're just having a blast. And to work with Tiffany has been crazy because I was a big Saved by the Bell fan when I was a kid. And so
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yeah, so it's cool. Now we're homies. We're hanging out. You know, all our families hanging. It's just really cool.
That's cute.
So great.
Yeah.
If people want to hear you preach, you know, where do you preach?
Yeah, so we're in Winnetka, California, Spirit Food Christian Center. My pastor is Gary Ziegler, Pastor Gary Ziegler. Spirit Food Christian Center, myspiritfood.com. You can check us out. I am a youth pastor, so I teach the teens. And so you'll see the teens come in and come hang with us. If you have some teens that want to come, you're in Winnetka, California, come see us. You can also see us online. We're definitely online at My Spirit Food, at My Spirit Food on Instagram as well, if you're around the world. And that's what the pandemic has done. You know, like during the pandemic, we had a lot of people come online and, you know, giving their life to Christ and coming on and hanging out with us. So that's been awesome as well. Catch me out or go to KaleMitchell.com and you get all that same information too.
Kale Mitchell, the book is called Blessed Mode. Thank you so much for spending some time in Café Mocha, and we wish you well. And we're so proud of you, Kale. We
yes,
really
we are.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Take care.
Thank you.
As always, if you miss any part of the show, just go to wherever you subscribe to podcasts, type in Café Mocha Radio, and click subscribe. Until next time, find us on all platforms at Café Mocha Radio.
Café Mocha is a production of Miles Ahead Broadcasting in partnership with Compass Media. Executive producer Sheila Eldridge. For comments, booking, or more information, visit CafeMochaRadio.com.
Okay, y'all. Sisters in Solidarity, a celebration of girl groups for Black Music Month, hosted by the award-winning Funky Divas In Vogue.
Hey, it's Terry Ellis from In Vogue with this Black Music Month Spotlight. They are true sisters in the spirit who helped bring gospel music into the mainstream. With 3 Grammy Awards, 16 albums, and millions in sales, they are the highest-selling female gospel group in history.
When you're just faithful over the gift that God has given unto you, He can continue to allow you to move forward.
With hits like Is My Living in Vain, You Brought the Sunshine, and Pure Gold, we celebrate the Clark sisters, our sisters in solidarity.
Girl groups who shape the fabric of contemporary music and soundtracks of our lives. Be sure to join the hashtag Ladies in Solidarity Music Challenge on Instagram. To experience more, visit CafeMochaRadio.com. Brought to you by...
It's time to embrace you, your melanin-rich skin, and its unique beauty needs.
When you get over the age of 50, you definitely have to start using things on your skin.
I Know is made specifically to address maturing skin conditions. All of the I Know products provide highly effective natural ingredients dedicated to delivering proven results.
The best advice my mother gave me, take care of your skin now so to take care of you later.
I Know, your beauty solution for maturing skin.